There are just so many reasons kids come into care. The parents are on drugs, the kids are taking care of themselves. And it doesn't mean that that parent doesn't love their child. It means that they can't cope with their own issues. I've worked with kids most of my life, and I just felt like I'm not doing enough. I currently am employed by the City of New York, Department of Social Services. I was working as a house parent. I had a young man on my caseload, and one day he asked me would I be his dad. I was like, you know what? Why not? He had a friend who had some other type of emotional disturbance. I said, all right, I'll take your friend. I guess, like, higher forces, however you want to look at it, God, it just works in mysterious ways, because within 3 months, there were 9 kids in my house, 6 of them from the agency, and 3 of them that just wandered in, somebody's friend of a friend, and they just wandered in. It can be very rewarding if you become a foster parent to older kids. Sometimes for them to age out of care at 21 and be on their own is very difficult. Too often in the past, kids were being discharged and they were going into the shelter. Not every foster parent has an open door policy and you can return. I try not to take younger kids, because the older kids, the ones that are 17 and a half and not in school, they need guidance too. You don't foster them as long, but your relationships with them last longer because you're with them until adulthood. They've never had to go on guidelines and rules. They didn't have that kind of structure at home. Structure is one of the most important things in a foster home. I charge for various things. If I have to make your bed, it's maid service. You will pay $10. It goes along with time management. You have to manage enough time to make up your bed.
I think it's actually good because it teaches you how to be responsible. If you're younger, he does expect you to call him, text him. He wants to know your whereabouts. And I really appreciate that because I think he's looking out for us.
The agency is very supportive of me. They know that I will take almost any kid, fire starter, sex offender, all of those things are irrelevant to me, because whatever you did before doesn't mean that that's how you're going to continue in life. So I encourage my guys to try different things, and I'm hoping that they get some kind of appreciation for vegetables.
What I was going through in my other foster homes, it was a period of time where I was just wishing, like, is there ever going to be a home that I can, like, grow in? And moving here, it was like, whoa, like my prayers was answered in a way.
I consider Pop as family. Like, I call him Pop for a reason.
I have so many names, Pop, B, Mr. B, and I don't care what they call me. I just want to show them how to be a strong, independent man.
Everything my father's supposed to really be doing, he's doing it. Like, teaching me morals and anything I need to know that a grown man's supposed to teach his son.
He helped me get my apartment when I was aging out of foster care, where I was transitioning to living on my own. He helps me out when I'm having issues with my family, girlfriend, whatever. If I need somebody to talk to, B's always there.
The majority of my kids are productive individuals, and you would never know that they grew up in foster care. I have a kid who works at the UN. I have a kid that works in the airlines. I have a kid who's a fashion designer who is in Chile. If I have a kid and I can't work with them, I will tell the agency this is not working out. Please, let's move them. And if they call me to come back, I'll take them back. Every time. I never say no, no matter how bad it was. Because I feel that you've been out there and you've been someplace else, and if you're calling me to say that you want to come back, then you're ready to do what needs to be done.
He truly cares. He wants to change the system. I'm really glad I ended up in his house.
I think that they have an eternal bond with me. They know that I am here no matter what. And if I need them, I know they're there. You know I love all of y'all. Y'all get on my nerves, but I love all of y'all.
Love you too.
I'm never a former foster parent. At some point, I just become your parent, and the foster just gets thrown away.